Get on up in here. Chicago, get on up in here. Savage Sports fan, please like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification, drop a video, hit a comment. Let's get right into it. Chicago. Remember that guy? Remember him? Remember the one that runs too much? Remember the one that's not as accurate? You remember that guy? You remember him? He's not this. He's half of a quarterback. He doesn't make the right plays. He throws behind his receivers. He overthrows his receivers. Remember that guy? Justin Fields. Oh, Caleb Williams. Oh, Justin Fields. You mean Caleb Williams? Justin Fields. Yeah, Justin Fields. Justin Fields is laughing at the Chicago Bears today. I know he must have went home and looked at that Sunday night football game and saw no offensive line, a rookie quarterback scrambling for his life, him throwing too early, him throwing too late. I know they saw that. Now you're seeing the commentators after week 2 saying, Caleb Williams need to play better. Caleb Williams need to play better. I know he's a rookie, but Caleb Williams need to play better. The same thing they said about our guy, Justin Fields. See, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, Ryan Poles, yes, everybody loved Ryan Poles in the offseason. Everybody loved him at the draft. Everybody loved him at the combine. Everybody loved him at training camp. But when reality hits, I think Ryan Poles loves himself too. Rightfully so. He made a lot of great picks. He made a lot of tough decisions. We all saw Ryan Poles on Hard Knocks. But there's one thing Ryan Poles did not do. He did not make any picks that really wasn't that sexy. See, when you pick an offensive line, an O-line, and right tackles and things of that nature, those are not really sexy picks. True football players know, and fans know, oh, we got us a good O-line. Oh, that guy's going to shore up our line. But the Bears didn't do that. The Bears did not do that. Ryan Poles did not make a sexy, but now we got to run out on the street and try to find us some patched up offensive line to help this young rookie quarterback. Similar to what we saw with Justin Fields. I thought Justin Fields was the problem. And it shows, ladies and gentlemen, I said this, the Bears are the Bears. Our defense is the same. Look, the Chicago organization has always been known for having a really solid defense. That has not changed. The Bears have always had a solid defense. Now, here we are, 2024 going into 2025. We have an outstanding defense, but we got the same old Justin Field problems. No offensive lines, which means our running game stinks, our pass protection stinks, and we get a lot of 3 and outs. Now, we can do certain things, ladies and gentlemen, to fix this team immediately. But the problem with this is the Chicago Bears have to be realistic. They have to pivot. They have to get off their ego. Everybody said we were going to the Super Bowl. That's not going to happen unless they make one thing. And I hate to say this, you're going to either bench Caleb Williams, or I could be wrong. I think the Bears need to put Caleb Williams in more shotgun formations. He needs to be in the shotgun. He needs to see that rush coming. He needs to get the ball out quicker. This will let him get in a better rhythm faster. The Bears have a rhythm problem. The first half, it wasn't too bad. The second half, it was the same thing. When the Texans went at halftime, they started figuring out where the weaknesses were in the line, and they just doubled down on it. So the Bears didn't make any type of adjustments to that. They're not putting this guy in shotgun positions, formations. If the Bears put Caleb in shotgun formations, at least you get to see what kind of rhythm can he gain as an NFL quarterback. He's not in college anymore. I said it once, I say it a million times. College football is played on Saturdays. The NFL is played on Sundays. It is just too many good DBs. It's just too many good offensive scouts, coaches. They'll figure you out real fast. And he hasn't shown to be the most accurate quarterback. Why? It could be offensive line issues, and it could be he's a rookie quarterback. He's a rookie quarterback. He's gonna look shaky at times. So at the end of the day, Justin Fields has got to be laughing right now. Justin has had his issues over in Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh's sitting at 2-0. And Pittsburgh they know who they are as a franchise and as an organization and as a football team. You're getting a big difference. The Bears are still trying to kind of figure things out. So now you're going to get what you're going to get. We won 7 games last year. Drop a comment. How many games are the Bears going to win this year? 8 games? Are we lucky to get 8 games? Are we lucky to get 7 games? Are we lucky to keep this starting rookie quarterback for the entire duration of the season? Because the way this thing is going, it does not look like, with 7 sacks yesterday, it doesn't look like this guy's going to really make it. He doesn't have the wheels and the legs that Justin Fields has. So, I'm sorry. He's a better thrower of the football is what they told us. But it just seems to me like, he's a rookie. I said it. You should not be dependent on a rookie to really win all these games for you. Your defensive line, your offensive line should really dictate what type of season you're going to have. And it looks like, once again, our defense are going to have to carry us. Like last week's game, our defense won that game for us. This week, they just couldn't get it done. They got overworked. We played very, very well on defense, by the way. I'm not here to rain on a parade of the defense. If you saw the game, the defense did its thing. They're in Houston, and they making these guys kick field goals. They are bringing it. But once again, would it have been a bad thing to have Caleb Williams sit for a few games? Meaning he shouldn't have been the starter right out the gate. I know he was a sexy pick. I know everybody loves him. I know he got a lot of money. But I think it would have been a good thing to really have him. I don't think he should have started right away. I don't think he should start out right away. Now, it would have been a little bit quarterback controversial because our backup quarterback is pretty solid. But I don't think it's a bad thing if he sits a few games. It might hurt his confidence, but it might be the best thing. If he's taking a beating and he hasn't figured out the playbook and he hasn't read defenses the best of his ability, it wasn't 6 months ago he was, the toast of the town out on the West Coast. Now you're in Chicago. It's expectations here. Yeah, it was expectations in college, but you are the number 1 pick. It is some really, really great expectations, and you don't want to have any stigmas on you. I felt like, I'm sorry to say this, he shouldn't have started right away, especially if you're not going to fix that O-line. He shouldn't start. It's going to be bad for any quarterback, but a more seasoned quarterback will know what to do faster, how to get the ball out, and how to get out of harm's way. And then lastly, this sounds crazy, but you need to put the quarterback in shotgun situations, but I think they need to feature this running game a little bit more. I'm sorry. I think the running game needs to be featured just like Pittsburgh did that back in the day with Big Ben. When Big Ben was a starter way back in the day, he was averaging only 150 passing yards per game because it was run to the left, run to the right, run to the left, run to the right. They really just made the running game the offense. I think with the Bears, yes, we have a lot of weapons with our receivers, but with Keenan Allen not being there, Romy's not being there, the running game has got to really, 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 really be the feature, or that tight end position. If you're not going to do that, man, we score 13 points with all that talent. Man, DJ was sitting on that sideline rolling his eyes. This is not looking good. Keenan Allen asked the Chicago Bears for an extension before the season started. If he looks at this and see this offense stinks like this, I would not be shocked if he says, you know what, I wouldn't mind going to Detroit. You know what, I don't mind going to Green Bay. I know I'm jumping the gun here, but drop a comment. How many games do you think the Bears are going to win? Right now, Justin Fields has got to just be sitting there like, I was the problem. You got rid of me. You didn't want to pay me. You didn't want to do this. You didn't want to do that. You revamped. You did a parade. You got all this love. Everybody loves y'all. And you guys are the same old Bears. Sorry. Ryan Poles, work the phones. You put a lot of magic on the defensive lines and the secondary. You need to work some magic on the O-line. Right now, they stink. Your rookie quarterback is not going to make it to the halfway point, and we might be in a worse position than we were last year. If he gets a knee injury and he's out for a year or two, you're going to have to sign somebody. I mean, it's just going to get real ugly real fast, and nobody in our division is going to feel sorry for you. I mean, nobody. They saw the Bears are getting more pressed than the Detroit Lions, and Detroit Lions almost went to the Super Bowl. So, you know they're going to be laughing. But nevertheless, this is Savage Sports Fan. Like, share, subscribe. New subscribers, thanks for the love and support. Justin Fields, 2-0, baby. I'm always root for Justin. I am rooting for Caleb Williams. But I think the Bears are failing Caleb Williams if they're not gonna fix this O-line. And then maybe Caleb Williams is just going to take a little bit longer to develop. He is a rookie, but everybody be patient. Pump the brakes. That's all I got, guys. Until next time, I'm out.